Students, everyone ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So see, this is the screen. Students, everyone, is that visible?
Yes,
Students,
sir.
is the screen visible? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to show you the entire screen, the entire computer screen. Students, is that visible? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the program is write a program to find greatest of two numbers. Okay. Greatest of two numbers. This is a program. Students, kindly everyone note down all the programs in your note. Okay. We have to maintain this program note. Very, very important. Okay. Greatest of two numbers. The first program is finding the given number is even number or odd number. Okay. Because all the times they will ask these kind of programs. So you have to know at least some 10 to 15 programs, basic programs. Okay. So this is a program. So now I'm going to give the coding. Okay. So what is the idea? We have to compare two values. So first I'm going to give two values. Right? Directly I'm going to give value a equal to 5, b equal to 10. Okay. So, but programmatically, it have to compare these two things and have to return the value. Okay, understood, students?
Yes, sir.
Just listen the code. Students, everyone understood the program?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we just assigned two values directly. We are assigning. Okay. So previous method, you see, previous method we are getting the input. Okay, integer of input of. Okay, like that also you can do. Okay, this is another way. But everyone know by comparing these two, everyone know b is the greatest value. Okay, but I am going to use this programmatic condition. So here it is going to calculate. Okay, so here it will check the condition a greater than b. So what is the operation that is a greater than b means? It will check this, and if it is true, okay, a greater than b. If a is actually greater than b means it returns true, otherwise false. Okay, so if true means, here it true means it will print a is bigger. Okay, if false means it will go for else part and it will show b is bigger. Students understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now you see the same program I'm going to copy and paste it in the uh, Python program. Okay. So see the new program, the same program. Okay. Copy paste. See. So the keywords are changing the colors. Okay. See if else are the keywords, it changing the color, and the print. These are inbuilt functions, that is a different color, and the strings are different color. String means it will display as it is. Okay. So everything present inside the single quotation, so it is string. Okay, it will print as it is in the output. Okay, so this is the program. So before executing, we have to save the program. We should give some name. So I'm going to use some name. Okay, so in desktop, I'm created one folder to collect all the programs. So see, so the program name is greatest. Okay, greatest of two. So we can give the same name, greatest of two dot py. Py, don't forget students, dot py compulsory. Okay, because that is a Python file. So you have to give like this. So greatest of two, that is the file name. You can give any file name, right? You can give your name also. So this is the program I'm going to execute. So what will be the answer, students? What will be the answer it will show? So this is the output screen, interactive mode. Students, what
So
output
B
will it
is
show?
bigger.
Yes, B is bigger. Okay, for this program, for this input, B will be the bigger, so it will show like this. Okay, so see, I executed. You see in the left side, it will show the output. So everyone see the answer? B is bigger. Understood, Pa? So this is the method we are assigning the values. Okay, but now I am going to get the value during the execution. Okay, so we have to use this statement, integer of, input of. Okay, enter number one. Okay, that is a number one, first number. Then integer of, input of second number. Enter number two. Okay, so here I am using integer. Okay, so that whatever you are giving, that will be converted into integer. Okay, if you need float means instead of integer you can use float also. Float, everyone know that is a decimal value. Students understood? Anyway, both are numbers, the comparison will happen. Okay, nothing going to happen, so no issues. So integer and float will be, the both are numbers, so comparison will happen, right? So after this I'm going to save the program and executing. See, it is going to ask the number from the user. We are going to enter the value, right? So first value 85. Okay, second value I'm going to give any values, but it's going to convert into float. So if you know means you can give float value also 50.7. Okay, so the answer is immediately it will show A is bigger value. See, 85, second value 50.7. Students understood how it executing, how it checking the condition,
Yes,
everything
sir.
understood?
Yes.
Yes. So kindly
Yes.
note down this program, students. Everyone note down. Students, everyone note down the program with the output. So, okay, so you can note down the output also. So the completed students, raise your hands. Students, fast. Completed students, raise your hands. Only 2 students. Kindly raise your hands, students. Okay, 7. What about others? Complete it and raise your hands, students. Everyone, note down this program and students, is there any doubts? Students, எல்லாருக்கும் புரியுதா? இருக்க doubts இருக்கா? Thank you everyone. Lower your hands. Students, யாருக்கு doubts இருக்கா?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So yesterday we saw the even number or odd number. Okay. So like this you have to collect all the programs. Okay. உங்களுடைய நோட்ல program எழுதுறதுக்கு அப்படியே நீங்க ஒரு நோட் போடுங்க. அப்படி இல்லைன்னா நீங்க அதை வந்து ஒரு பார்ட்டா பிரிச்சிருங்க. ஓகே, உங்களுடைய நோட்டே ப்ரோக்ராம் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்காக ஒரு நோட்டை ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஓகே, நீங்க அங்க வந்து ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ் அண்ட் அவுட்புட் மட்டும் எழுதிக்கோங்க. ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் புரியுதா? அதான் எக்ஸாம் டைமுக்கு ரிவைஸ் பண்ண அதான் ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். ஸோ கைண்ட்லி செப்பரேட்டாக நீங்கள் வந்து ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ் எழுதிக்கோங்க. ஓகே, எனிவே வி ஹாவ் டு மேக் ஒன் ரெக்கார்ட் நோட் ஃப்ரம் பார்க்கலாம். பட் இந்த கிளாஸ் டைமில் யூஸ் பண்ணுற எல்லா ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸும் நீங்கள் வந்து கலெக்ட் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க. ஒரு செப்பரேட்டாக ஒரு நோட்டில் எழுதிக்கோங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ கிவ் த ஹெட்டிங் அண்ட் ரைட் த ப்ரோக்ராம். ஸோ இந்த ப்ரோக்ராம் நேம் ரைட் a program to find the greatest of 2 numbers. Okay. So now the second program நம்ம அதை மறுபடியும் அதை பார்க்கலாம். The second program even number or odd number. Okay. So இங்க ஒரு விஷயம் சொல்லணும் என்னன்னா, so what is the difference between if and if else? Students, anyone tell me what is the difference between if and if else?
Sir,
Yes,
if else will execute the program if it is true or false also, sir.
Okay.
But if will be execute only if it is true, sir.
Yes, very good. But here we are going to give the coding for both the true part and false part. Okay, we have to specify both the coding. Anyway, we know whether it will show any one. Okay, it will show either if part or else part, but we have to give the coding for two things. But in if program, if based program, we should give only the coding for if part. Okay, no else part is there. Okay, so if you delete this, it will be the answer. Okay, that is the answer for if program. Okay, only the answer is if part. If a is bigger means it will show, otherwise it will not show the output. Understood? So I'm going to execute. See, so if I give the output, sorry, during input I'm going to give a value 55 and b value 45. Okay, if I give means a is bigger, it will show because the condition is true, it's showing. Okay, but again I am going to execute and give the value, the first number is smaller, that is a is smaller, b is bigger. Okay, but for that program it not going to give the value. Okay, it will not show the output. Okay, see, the previous one we saw a is bigger, but here there is no output related to that. Okay, if false means it not going to show anything. Students understood? Because we didn't give any coding. Understood, pa? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is called a simple if statement. Only for if, no, nothing for else part. Finally, everyone note down this also with the output. Okay, with the output, it will definitely will make you to understand these concepts. Okay, and yesterday we saw the another program. That is a even number or odd number. So that also I am going to execute now again. So kindly listen. So first value we have to get any values. Okay, in of integer of input of enter value. Okay, any value you can enter. It's going to check the particular n is even number or not. Okay, this is the condition n modulo 2 equal to 0. Okay, if both are 0 means that becomes true. If true means it will return the output like that n is even number. Okay, kindly note down this program. N is even number. Suppose the condition is failed means it going to return else. Okay, and definitely students, the one more important thing is that indentation. Okay, see, after if, okay, these are in straight line, that is the first, it's starting from first, but inside the if we are giving some space. Okay, this much space is there, this is called indentation. Okay, then only it will become a block. Okay, otherwise if you give here means it will show an error, otherwise it will not execute. Okay, that also I will show you, because when writing also students, you should give like this. Okay, you should write like this. So indentation ரொம்ப முக்கியம் பா, the space கொடுக்காம பண்ணீங்கன்னா that definitely will show an error. Okay, so I'm going to save this program. So program name is odd or even. Okay, odd or even. So now I'm going to execute. See, it requires the value, enter value. Okay, I'm going to enter 13. So what will be the answer, students? N is 13 now. What will be the output, students? Students, anyone tell me what will be the output?
Sorry, n is odd number.
Yes, n is odd number. Very good. Okay, so we have to create a program like this. It should follow all the syntax. This is for getting input, and the syntax for this one is if, then the condition, then colon. Okay, instead of colon, if you are using semicolon. Okay, semicolon if you are give means, okay, while executing it will show an error. Okay, see, I mistakenly given a semicolon instead of colon. If I execute means it will see, it will show an error. See, syntax error. It will show where the error is. Okay, see, we have to correct the coding and execute again. Okay, save and execute. Then only it will show error, show the output. Okay, if I give the input 6, it will show n is even number. Okay, and now I'm going to try without the indentation. So I'm going to delete this. Okay, the if, the next line I didn't give any indentation. If you try this, definitely it's going to give an error. See, expected an indented block. Okay, indented block means we have to give the space. Okay, without space it will not execute. If means definitely it will go inside the block, so we have to give the space. Okay, automatically it will give the space, students, kindly in writing, but during writing in the exam, kindly you have to give the space manually. Okay, the programs in the Python interpreter, it will definitely give the spaces automatically. Okay, understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Girls, boys, everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, kindly practice ma. Okay, these kind of programs we have to practice. Okay, so now, so everyone understood these two programs, greatest of two numbers and even or odd? Everyone understood
Yes,
pa?
sir. Yes, sir.
So like this we are going to see another program. Yes, another program what we have to give. So see, I'm going to give the question like this. That is a commands. So this hashtag means that is a command. It not going to execute and not going to disturb your program. So write a program. So mostly they will use like this WAP. That is write a program. Okay, write a program to find the given number is positive or negative. Students, everyone understood the question?
Yes, sir.
Write a program to find the given number is positive or negative. So kindly tell me the program, students. Anyone? What is the idea? How to check the number is positive or negative?
If the number is less than 0, it is negative. If the number is greater than 0, it is positive.
Okay, so what about 0? 0 is positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive, right. So actually that is not a positive or not a negative. Okay, that is a neutral one. But we can include that in the positive. Okay, no issues because there is no sign, negative sign. But positive numbers also don't require signs. Okay, sign that a positive sign. Okay, so now tell me what is the program. So we have to get the input value n equal to integer. Not only n, you can give any value. Okay, I'm going to give value here. Value equal to integer of input of. Okay, enter. Okay, spelling mistakes. Enter the number. Okay, very good. The condition is good. Students, now how to implement here? Tell me ma the condition. If that
If
value
value is less than 0.
is less than 0. Okay, less than 0 means what we can say? If the
So
condition
it's
is true
negative
means
number.
It is
yes, print
negative.
yes, the value is negative. Otherwise, we can so inside the value you are giving means it will display as it is. Okay, value only. Okay, but without the quotation you are giving the value means it will show the value from the variable. Okay, this variable, the value which is stored in this value will be displayed here. Okay, then after this comma you can display whatever you need. For example, you are giving 5. Okay, so here it will show 5 is sorry, minus 5 means it will show minus 5 is negative. Okay, understood? If you
Okay,
give
sir.
inside the quotation means it will display value is negative. Okay, you should know the difference. Okay, so in else part, what we have to give, students? Suppose if the condition is failed means we can display that particular value is, students,
Is positive.
is positive. Very good. Okay, understood by everyone? So we can save the
Yes.
program. So tell me what is the program name we can give? Positive or negative?
Positive or
Okay,
negative.
so POS or NEG. Positive or negative? Okay, shortcut. Okay, so I saved the program and now I'm going to execute. Okay, kindly listen. So I'm going to execute. See, it requires the number. Enter the number. Okay, here I'm going to give the value 77. So what will be the answer, students? Output, what will be the
So
output?
77 is positive.
77 is positive. Very good. Okay, so now I'm going to check with 0. Okay, I'm going to check with 0. Value less than 0 is our condition. So 0 less than means from minus 1 to anything. Okay, even it may be a minus 0.1 also included in the negative case. Okay, so 0 means it will show positive only. 0 is positive. Okay, understood? So now I'm going to give input as negative number. So negative numbers definitely you have to give with a symbol, minus symbol. Minus 7. Okay, if I give like this, it will show the output. Minus 7 is negative. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So kindly note down this program with these two outputs. Okay, two outputs need both the positive output and the negative output. Okay, so kindly everyone note down this program. First write the program name and the program and give the output. Students understood? Any doubts, pa? Students,
No,
everyone
sir.
respond me. Any doubts? No doubts.
No.
Okay, very good. So kindly practice. Okay, so these kind of programs you have to practice. You can give your own conditions. Any kind of program, kindly practice. Uh, so kindly you can surf in the Google. Okay, you will get a lot of programs related to if else. Okay, you kindly check with the programs for if else. So you will get lot of programs, get some idea and practice yourself. Okay, so even though you are viewing now, you have to type by your own. Okay, when you are typing now, you will get some experience. So you should not give any spaces or any unwanted spaces or any needed things you are neglecting, means definitely it will show an error. Okay, so you have to practice, get an experience by own typing. Okay, that is what I am typing very fastly because of my experience. So kindly you also do some practice, then only you will get some experience and confidence. Understood, everyone? Students, respond me.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Okay. So the next program, the next thing I am going to explain the basic thing, what happening in the if part and the else part. Okay. The basic thing I am going to explain. So see, so whatever the thing, okay, whatever the value you are giving, okay, a equal to 5, okay, something, b equal to 0, okay. So now I'm going to check with the if a, directly I'm checking just a. If a means I'm going to print it is true, okay, it is true part, okay, that's all, okay. Otherwise next else part. So if a means, if true means it going to print it is true part, okay. Otherwise it going to print false part, it is false part, okay. Anyway we are going to get any one output from if part or else part, okay. But we are going to check what actually happening in here, okay. So we are checking true or false. So trfl, that is a program name. So I'm going to execute now. So see here. So it returning the output. Students, what is the output? Students, it is true part is the answer, okay. Students,
So, but we didn't give any condition for else.
yes, any condition we didn't give, okay. But now I'm going to change another thing, b, okay. Here I'm going to give b. Now I changed b instead of a. I'm going to save. What is the value stored in b?
So it's 0.
0. Yes. So see, it's going to execute and it's going to show it is false part. Okay. So now the next thing, c equal to -5, and I'm going to use if c. Okay. Save. I'm going to execute the program. So see, it is again true part. Okay, everyone understood anything? Everyone understood anything? Students?
Yes, sir.
No, right? So I'm going to show you one thing. Students, kindly see. I already told you in the Boolean logic, true means 1. Okay, false means 0. Understood, pa? This thing everyone remember?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is in Boolean logic. Okay, but here in these conditions and all, false means 0. That is okay, right? But true means any other value except 0. Okay, all values except 0 is called true. 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3, everything will be considered as a true. But false means exactly 0. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Yes. Kindly note down all numbers except 0 is considered as true. Okay, so that is what we are getting this output. See, +5 also it is showing true part, -5 also it is showing true part, but 0 means it is showing false part. Okay, we didn't give any value. Okay, so instead of values also you can directly give true or false. Anyway, it will actually just reading the value like true or false. If you give any values, it will taking as, if 0 means that is taking as false. Okay, other values means it will take as true and it will execute the if part. Okay, understood pa everyone? This is how the true and false executing in the if else programs. Okay, students, everyone noted? Students?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes. So now we are going to see, change this. Instead of see, I'm going to check the true and false keyword directly. If true, okay, directly I'm checking if true. So we know already, right? True, if it actually true means it is going to execute this one, not else part. So see the answer, it going to it is showing like it is true part. Okay, but if directly you are giving false, if you are giving false means, that is, if it false means it will go for else part directly, it will go to else part, not if part. Okay, it will not going to show this one, it will display this output. Okay, so I'm going to execute. So see, it's showing the answer, it is false part. Okay, understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the main idea is, if you give any value related to true means it will display the if part output. Okay, if you give any value related to false, false means nothing, you have to give either false or 0, only two things. Okay, if you give like that, it will go for else part. Okay, understood? Students, so kindly practice these kind of programs, the same programs once again you practice, and see, if there is any doubt you can ask me in the next class. Okay, so next class we will continue with other types, and today kindly practice these questions, because the next week test will be related to these conditional statements. Okay, and one more important point, that last important point is, so we are having four types of if statements, that is a conditional statements. Okay, first one is if, second one if else, third one if, if else. Okay, if means else if, that is the combination. So the fourth one is nested if else. Okay, nested if else, these are the four types. So when we have to select, okay, if they give the program, I already showed you the one program, write a program to find the given number is positive or negative. Okay, I just given the name. That's all. That is a question. But I didn't inform you to choose which type in your program. Okay, we have to select any one of this type. Okay, but what is the idea means? So depending, you just understand the question. If the question shows you, you have to select only one output. Okay, it is just showing only one output means you have to choose if program. Okay, if it is showing two choices, positive or negative, even number or odd number. Okay, A is big or B is big. Like this, two options coming means you have to choose if else program. Students understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. The remaining, that is more than two choices coming means you have to go for the remaining two methods. If else or nested if else. Okay. So anyway, all these four types will give you only one output, but we are having lot of choices. Okay. So first one, there is only one choice. We are going to execute only one output. But here two choices are there. It will going to display one output out of these two. Okay, but the remaining two methods, there are lot of choices. That is more than two or more than two. Okay, so that kind of things you have to use if else or nested if else. Both are same only, but the implementation is different. Syntax is different. Okay, students understood?
Yes, sir.
So kindly note down these things also and practice today's programs. So that's all about today. Tomorrow we will see the continuation of if types. Okay, thank you students. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Students, if there is any doubt, you can ask me now. Otherwise, you students, you can leave now.